Ananda Shri Advaita Kadada Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam chapter 21, no? Song of the Gopis appreciating Krishna's flute. You know? They're saying how the flute is so fortunate that the flute can drink the nectar of the lips of Lord Krishna, and how flute's mother, the river, is in ecstasy. The lotus flowers are standing, just like hair standing on the end, and the father is in ecstasy, the bamboo tree is shedding tears of joy. So we are going to read on. Vrindavanam sakhi bhavo vitanoti kirtam.
Vrindavanam shakhi bhuvo vittmoti kirtam
Yadevaki sutpadambu jalapta lakshmi.
Yadeva kishot padam bhuj labdha lakshmi
Govinda venum anumat mayurya nrityam.
Govinda venum anumat mayura nrityam
Prekshya trisanva avartana avaratnaya samasta sattvam.
Preksha drishanyo arna vartanatya shamasti shatvam.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O friend, Vrindavan is spreading the glory of the earth, having obtained the treasure of the lotus feet of Krishna, the son of Devaki. The peacock dance madly when they hear Govinda's flute, and when other creatures see them from the hilltops, they become all stunned. Srila Sridhar Swami explains that because activities such as those described in this verse do not occur in any other world, the earth is unique. In fact, the earth's glories are being spread by wonderful Vrindavan, because it is the place of Krishna's pastimes. So the earth has become fortunate now because Lord Krishna is here, Vrindavan is here. Yeah. In this universe, 5,000 years ago in this universe, Krishna was on earth. So because of Vrindavan, the earth became so famous, right? We saw how the demigods are also coming to visit the earth all the time at that time to see Krishna. The name Devaki also refers to Mother Yashoda, as stated in Brihad Vishnu Purana. Dvenamni Nanda Bharya Ya Yashoda Devaki Ticha Ata Sakyam Abhutasya Devakya Shauri Jayaya. The wife of Nanda had two names, Yashoda and also Devaki. Therefore, it was natural that she, the wife of Nanda, developed friendship with Devaki, the wife of Shauri, Vasudeva. So, Brihad Vishnu Puran is saying that Mother Yashoda had two names. Her name is Yashoda, and what else is her name?
Devaki.
Yeah, that's what. Her name is Devaki also. You know, like how we may have two names, right? Please, I know before, not now. Sometimes the name will change after marriage. Before marriage is something else. Then after marriage, and then people are calling us by both the names. So,
But like this
anyway,
is a chance that she had Devaki name only, right?
Huh?
Like this is
What?
because the Devaki is also the biological mother of Krishna, right?
Yeah.
So like it's a like coincidence, or I don't know what, that even her other name is also Devaki.
Yeah. Yeah. And so then it was natural that they both are friends. That's what it, Brihad Vishnu Purana. Brihad Vishnu Purana? Brihad Vishnu Purana is saying that. Yeah. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains Krishna Leela as follows. In Vrindavan, the peacocks request Krishna, Govinda, please make us dance. Thus Krishna plays his flute and they surround him in a circle and dance in time with the rhythm of his melody. And while standing in the midst of their dancing, he also sings and dances. Then those peacocks, who are fully satisfied with this musical performance, out of gratitude, offer for his pleasure their own divine feathers. In the usual manner of musical performers, Krishna gladly accepts these presentations and places a feather upon the turban atop his head. So, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying this, that the peacocks are telling Krishna, Krishna, you play the flute and we will dance. So they're surrounding Krishna, Krishna is standing in the center, and he's playing the flute and the peacocks are dancing. And then Krishna, he's not only playing the flute, he is singing and dancing also. While standing in the midst, he's also singing and dancing. And then the peacocks are very happy. They're so happy. Krishna singing and dancing. They are dancing. And so, as a token of gratitude, some of the peacocks are offering him their feathers, the plume. And then what he's doing, he's accepting this. Because he's like you do a musical performance and then you get appreciation and then you accept it. So Krishna is accepting this and putting it on his turban. So this is what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying. That's how Krishna is wearing a peacock feather. Gentle animals such as deer and doves greatly relish the transcendental entertainment presented by Krishna. And to get a good view, they flock to the peaks of hills. Then, as they watch the breathtaking program, they become stunned in ecstasy. And so while Krishna is dancing there in the middle of the peacocks, the deer and the doves, they also want to see this. So they are going on top of the hill to see. When you're higher up, you have better view. Now we see the auditorium is also built that way, right? The seats go higher and higher. So you can see it properly, the presentation. So and then watching Krishna dance, singing, the peacocks dancing with him, they all get stunned in ecstasy. Vrindavan is full of ecstasy. All the Brajvasis, the animals, the birds, the trees, rivers, all in ecstasy. Srila Sanatan Goswami comments that because in Vrindavan Krishna goes barefoot and can thus directly mark the earth with the symbols of his lotus feet, that transcendental land is even more glorious than Vaikuntha, where Vishnu wears slippers. So Srila Sanatan Goswami is explaining that in Vrindavan Krishna does not wear slippers. In Vaikuntha he wears, but in Vrindavan he doesn't wear. And so this land has become even more glorious because he's walking on the Braj, on the dust of Vrindavan, and he's leaving behind his footprints, which are marked with all the auspicious signs. 19 signs, right? How many signs we read earlier? One of the days we did.
19.
Does anyone remember? 19. Do you all remember any? What were the signs? Any of the signs?
Shankha, fish.
Shankh, fish. Yeah.
And the pots.
Huh?
The pot. There were the pots.
The pot, yeah. The kumbha,
Ele-
yeah. Pot
elephant
of
or
nectar.
something?
Huh? I'm sorry?
Elephant? No.
Elephant goad. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Go.
thing that
Yeah.
they use to control the elephant.
It was a
Umbrella.
lotus something?
Hmm?
Umbrella.
Lotus.
Umbrella. Yeah, umbrella.
Thunderbolt.
Yes. Thunderbolt. That's right.
Then the Satya sign. There was a
Yeah.
swastik.
Swastik.
Archer.
Swastik was there.
Four.
The bow.
Arch-
The bow was there.
yeah.
The bow.
Archer.
Yeah,
Bow.
the
And
bow.
the Lakshmi mark, the Chinna, the line,
The Urdhva Rekha.
Urdhva.
Mm. Yeah.
And the sun
Yeah.
and the moon, they both were there?
No.
No.
No, the moon. The smiley moon.
The moon was there.
The smiley moon, like that shaped of moon.
Don't know if there was lotus.
Yes. There's lotus also. Yeah. Lotus. So like that, 19 markings. There's some others. And the flag was there. And then we had the triangle, the sky, the cow hoof shoes, the jumbo fruit,
The jumbo fruit, yes.
jumbo. Then there was a square, like the mandala, the
Mandala.
8-cornered square. Okay, then going on. Let's see. Neha, this can go in that Brahma Samhita meter or not? Like the 5th verse? How did you?
I think you can do it simply in the one you did the previous one. So dhanyasma mudha gatayopi haranya eta.
That one, not the other one?
You can also try the other one, because then
How
if
will the
you will
other
not
one
have
go?
the tune, then you will forget in between.
How is that other tune? I'll put
I
on
think
number 5, then you'll remember. I'll
the
put for
other
you number.
the Varha Pidam Natavar Vapuhu. That one, right? Yeah, this will go in that tune. Barha Pidam Natavar Vapuhu Karnayo Karnikaram. So Dhanyasma Mood Gatayo Api Harinya Eta.
No,
This is the
doesn't
tune.
go.
No?
Goes or
So
not?
then I
I'm
think
asking.
I think you can, because the syllables seem same. 1, 2, 3.
It's what?
The
6, no?
syllables seems,
Yeah.
it seems same, but I think you can do it in your normal tune. It will be okay. Dhanyasma Muda Gatayopi Harinya Eta. You can break it in 2-2. So then this tune will work if you break it in 2-2. Like, how we did Barha
Yeah.
Pidam Natvar Vapuhu. So like this two together, and then Karnayo Karnikaram.
I think
So
that
then,
will be, let's see.
yeah, you can.
Dhanyasmamuda gatayo api harinya it. Dhanyasmamuda gatayo api. No. Okay, let's try. Dhanyasmamuda gatayo api harinya eta.
Yes.
Dhanya samudha gatayopi haranyeta.
Yanandanandanam upata vichitra vesham.
Yanandanandanam upata vichitravesham.
Akarnya Venuranitam Saha Krishna Saraha.
Akaryanya venu ranitam shaha Krishna shara.
Ujam Daturvirachitam Pranayavaloke.
Pujam dadhurvirichitam pranayavaloka.
Blessed are all these foolish deer because they have approached Maharaj Nanda's son, who is gorgeously dressed and playing on his flute. Indeed, both the doe and the bucks worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. This translation is quoted from Srila Prabhupada's Caitaniya Caritamita. According to the Acharyas, the Gopis were thinking as follows. The female deer can approach Krishna along with their husbands because Krishna is the ultimate object of affection for the male deer. Because of their affection for Krishna, they are encouraged by seeing their wives attracted to him and thus consider their household lives fortunate. Indeed, they become joyful upon seeing how their wives are searching after Krishna and following along. They urge their wives to go to the Lord. On the other hand, our husbands are jealous of Krishna, and because of their lack of devotion for him, they cannot even stand to smell his fragrance. Therefore, what is the use of our lives? So, this translation is there in Srila Prabhupada's Caitanya Caritamita, Madhya Leela, 1736. The Gopis, they are saying the deer are better than us. They are more blessed than us. They are blessed. Why? Because they are following Lord Krishna. He's going in the forest, they're also following him. We just heard in the previous one that how they're going to the mountain top. Well, not mountain, but hilltop to see Krishna dancing and singing. And then they are being stunned in ecstasy. So they are following Krishna and they are so fortunate to be able to see Krishna. They're looking at him with so much love. Both the doe and the deer. The deer and his wife is the doe, right? So the buck is the deer, doe is the wife. So the acharyas are saying, the gopis are saying they are better than us, The husbands of the doe, they are happy. The deer is happy that my wife is attracted to Krishna. She's attached to Krishna. She loves Krishna so much. And see what about us. We are so unfortunate. Our husbands don't let us meet Krishna. They're so jealous of Krishna. They can't even stand to smell his fragrance. So what is the use of our lives? There's so many pastimes, right? Like this, that the husbands are always stopping the wives from going to meet Krishna. So this creates even more excitement in the pastime because this is Parakiya Ras. The gopis are in the Parakiya Ras with Krishna, not in the Swakiya Ras. Comments, questions?
What you say, Parakiya Ras? What is that?
Parakiya. So in conjugal love, when thinking of Krishna as your lover, there are two ways. One is that husband and wife. So that's Swakiya, how Krishna had his relationship with his wives in Dwarka. Rukmani, Satyabhama, married to him. Then there is the Parakiya Ras, that Krishna loves the Gopis. The Gopis love Krishna. They are married and then they have a paramour. Krishna is their paramour. So there is so much excitement there, Parakiya. So then now one may think about this in material terms. Because one may say, oh, how is this? This is so immoral. You're married and you're going with another man. But then that is looking at it materially. But Krishna's pastimes are not material at all. Krishna's pastimes are all spiritual. The gopis are who? They are Krishna's parts and parcels. Some of them are Krishna's expansions of Krishna's internal potency, right? And then the husbands are who? The husbands are Krishna's expansions. So, but because we don't understand this, then we may say, oh, how come they're not married and she's married to someone else? How are they going to meet Krishna? So that's why it's not easy to understand Krishna's pastimes. First, we have to understand the position of Krishna, position of the gopis. That's how we started reading Bhagavatam from the first canto, right? That someone who's just beginning from 8th, 10th canto, they may say, oh, what is this? How is this? Understanding this is, and on the spiritual platform, this relationship is the highest. The material world is perverted reflection of the spiritual world. So whatever is lowest here is the highest in the spiritual world. Is that okay?
Yes.
So but this is the Parakiyaras. Here the Gopis are saying.
Shilpaji, this is also in the bhajan, also mentioned, no? The Vrindavan bhajan that is there. Parakiya bhav jahan rite prachar. There is this bhajan in the book, Jai Radhe Jai Krishna Jai Vrindavan. So like they have described the glories of Vrindavan Dham. It's a very beautiful bhajan. And in that it is written, the one of the line, they say that Jaya Joji Val Rasa Sarva Rasa Sar Parakhiya Bhave Jahan Bhrajite Prachar. And I think the meaning, if you want, I can read. All glories to the mellow of the conjugal love, which is the most excellent of all rasas and is propagated in Vraj by Sri Krishna in the form of the divine Parakhiya Bhav, paramour love. So like they're describing the Vraj Dham. This whole song is, the bhajan is describing the Vraj. So that is also mentioned in that also, this Bhav. So like that means that this in...
Yeah, this Bhav is the Gopis and this relationship with Krishna, Parakiyaras. Yeah. This is long. Okay, maybe we can do this. Krishnam nirikshya vanitotsavarupaशीलम्
कृष्णं निरीक्ष्यावनितोषवरूपशीलं
श्रुत्वा च तत्क्वानितवेणुविवेक्तगीतम्
श्रुत्वा च तत्कविनीतावेणुविविक्तगीतम्
देव्यो विमानागतय स्मरनूनसारा
देव्यो विमानागतया शमारनूनसारा
रश्यत् प्रसून न कबरा ममुहुर्विनिव्य
भ्रश्यत् प्रसूनाकबरामुमुहुर्विनाव्य.
Krishna's beauty and character create a festival for all women. Indeed, when the demigods, wives flying in airplanes with their husbands, catch sight of him and hear his resonant flute song, their hearts are shaken by Cupid and they become so bewildered that the flowers fall out of their hair and their belts loosen. In Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Srila Prabhupada comments, this verse indicates that the transcendental sound of the flute of Krishna extended to all corners of the universe. Also, it is significant that the gopis knew about the different kinds of airplanes flying in the sky. So Prabhupada's commentary, Prabhupada is saying that the demigods are also so attracted by Krishna's flute. We say the earth has become glorious, right? Because Krishna has appeared. So, and then Prabhupada is saying also that the gopis are aware that the demigods are flying about in these aeroplanes. They know that. In fact, even while sitting on the laps of their demigod husbands, the demigoddesses became agitated by hearing the sound of Krishna's flute. Thus, the gopis thought that they themselves should not be blamed for their ecstatic conjugal attraction for Krishna. who after all was a cowherd boy from their own village, and thus a natural object of their love. If even demigoddesses became mad after Krishna, how could poor earthly cowherd girls from Krishna's own village avoid having their hearts completely conquered by his loving glances and sounds of his flute? It's still long. Okay. Sorry, it's gone a bit over time. Is that okay, or you all want to stop here?
It's okay. Yeah. It's
Okay.
completed.
So the gopis are saying, see, who are we? We are just simple Braj girls, and Krishna is he's from our village. So the demigoddesses are so attracted by Krishna. They're sitting with their husbands on their laps, and when they hear Krishna's flute, they are so attracted by him. How come we can't get attracted? It's very natural for us also to get attracted because they are missing him so much, right? So they're like, you can't blame us for being so attracted to Krishna. Everyone is so attracted. First, they said how the trees, the flowers, the river, the bamboos, everyone is attracted. The peacocks, the deer, the does. And then they're saying we are also attracted. Then they're like, but you can't blame us. You see, even the demigods' wives are also so attracted. So the gopis also considered that the demigods, although noting their wives' attraction to Krishna, did not become envious. The demigods are actually very refined in culture and intelligence, and therefore, when flying in their airplanes, they regularly take their wives along to see Krishna. The gopis thought, our husbands, on the other hand, are envious. Therefore, even the inferior deer are better off than we, and the demigoddesses are also very fortunate, whereas we poor human beings in an intermediate position are most unfortunate. So they are saying the deer is better than us. Look, their husband is taking them to meet Krishna. And look, the demigoddesses' wives are so much fortunate. Their husbands are also taking them to meet Krishna, making them sit in the aeroplane and taking them to see Krishna. We are the only one in middle. We are so unfortunate. Our husbands are so jealous. They don't let us meet Krishna only. Yeah, so they're feeling so much. Oh, why can't we meet Krishna? Everyone else is going to meet him. So we can see the demigods, they're not ordinary people. They are very qualified, refined in culture and intelligence. They're much higher than human beings. They understand that, our wives who are demigoddesses, they also part and parcel of Krishna. They also Krishna's servants. Jivera Swarupa Krishnera Nityadas. So they understand, oh, my wife is also servant of Krishna. So they're taking their wife to meet Krishna, to see him. So here, but the gopis are like, oh, our husbands, they don't know anything. They're just so envious of him. Any comments, question? Okay, then we'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.